Oh, yep.
This is Dixie when she hears a fly.
I've just been creeped out for the past 20 minutes because it keeps flying around the light.
Yeah.
And every time it flies, she runs to us and tries to hide.
Yeah.
Did I get it? No.
Oh! Don't care.
No. I'm okay with it. I feel a bit embarrassed, darling. Oh, nearly, man. It's right at the end of this bed. Oh, you gotta bark it down. If I bark, it might get dazed.
I remember a time there was a fly on the ceiling, and we lifted Dixie up to the ceiling to chase it. Yeah.
She was on your shoulders, wasn't she?
Yeah. Mind, this is when I was walking.
Yeah.
Have a move.
She's kept seeing the shadow thinking it's it, isn't she?
Yeah. She's so cute.
Mommy, I can't get it. Where is it?
One half of the main Christmas present for Soph has arrived. At least it arrived in December. But this is only one half of it. So, Dixie obviously didn't approve of that. Let's go.
What is this?
That's obviously a little baggie to put it in as a Christmas present.
Oh yeah, that works, doesn't it? That works, doesn't it, guys? What the heck is it?
I can vacuum it.
It's like a cushion. It looks like a cushion. Oh, it's soft. Oh, it's really soft. Is that adorable?
Obviously, for her legs didn't go perfectly because we didn't have... Taking a picture of a black dog is really bloody difficult. But I am so glad they managed to get her face.
It's Dixie as a cushion. That's really cute. Order quantity 2. There's only 1.
Yeah, the other ones.
Oh, I wonder what the other one could be. But it's Dixie as a pillow. Isn't it the cutest thing ever?
Best pillow ever.
Yeah. Oh look, I can hold it up by her ears.
It's cool that they cut it out to the
It
shape
is.
of the dog.
It really is. And obviously on the reverse it's exactly the same but backwards.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
It's really cool.
Aww.
Let's get a close up of her face. So Dixie ran away, but this Dixie arrived. Doo, 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 doo. Ha.
Is that for me and my Dixie cushion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real Dixie's looking at her Dixie cushion.
Like, there's a twin.
Yeah, that's me.
It's gutting that the two didn't come together.
Yeah, it's a bit random, isn't it? But I'm okay with it. It's really soft, so I'm just like enjoying it.
I find it hilarious though that I put in a complaint with the company
And then it
and then
arrives.
suddenly it arrives.
Only this one arrived though.
Yeah.
There's also this, which is bloody heavy. It's really heavy. I'm about to open it. I feel like I feel like I know what it is, but I don't want to think I know what it is, because if it's not what it is, I don't want to be disappointed. Do you know what I'm thinking? Am I right? No, I don't know what it is then.
No.
No. No, I'm not. I don't know what this is. Ooh. Well, it's basically the same thing though, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh, it's...
Bigger
I
and
think I
better.
saw this one. I think I saw it. But the only one I found, because it had all of the pictures on it, but the one I found was just lined. Cheeky bum.
Ow.
Sorry. Can you see it everywhere?
No, you can see yourself.
Oh. And it says it's got 1 key code page, 3 index pages, 201 numbered pages, 2 pen test pages, a unique thick butterfly page quality, buttery page quality. I just thought, what the hell is that? What knob? It's got a lay flat design, an attached pen loop, which is kind of cute. 2 bookmarks, vegan leather, expansive inner pocket, rounded corners, and it's from FSC Certified Forests. So if any of that's important to you and you have a journal or you want to start a journal,
This one's had the most stars.
I did, yeah, as I said, I saw it, but I couldn't find a non-lined one, so I'm pretty impressed. Thank you. Could have told me that last night, but thank you.
If I told you that last night, it wouldn't have been a surprise.
I'm just really pleased that I only did 1 double page. In my old one, I've got like 40 pages left, but it's like, I kind of want to start a new one for the new year, so it's like all nice and it's all like makes sense and everything. And she was just like, we can't do it. We can't do it. And so I started,
But I can't do it meant we can't afford it.
yeah, and so I started my double page in that one last night. And then it's arrived today! But
She's been banging on about a new bullet journal for ages. She had a bullet journal this year as well.
I'm okay with it.
And real books, like the good books they're quite expensive, but if it's something that you're going to do most days and you're going to feel the book is worth the money. And I said to Soph last year when we bought our first one, I was like, if you don't use this book, there's no point in getting a new one, like another one next year. So she's made sure she's used it. So she did send me a picture of one that she was okay with and the price was reasonable. But
There wasn't very many pages in that one, though, was there?
there's 192.
Yeah. And it didn't have all like the extra, like the indexes and the pen test pages and stuff, which is really nice. It's simply because I found this one, but it was lined.
With
I
some
thought
of the
it was really
reviews,
cute.
they added pictures of the work they've done, and they've used the acrylic paints on there.
Really?
They said it made it a little bit crinkly, but they can still write on the
well,
back.
that happens, though, doesn't it?
They used water brush pens.
I'm really impressed.
He must have... Oh no, he's walking. This one is.
It's the same person.
Oh.
More posts.
Yeah. But yeah, they did some, like, loads of stuff with loads of different pens. I'll show Soph. And it was all perfect. It didn't bleed through. It didn't mark the page underneath. So that's what you need.
Is it bigger than my other one?
Yes.
I thought it was. I was just looking at it like, this feels bigger.
It's like taller in length.
Yeah, this is actual A5, whereas the other one I think was like this tall.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I'm excited.
So we're going to go get the rest of the post.
And it's pretty.
And we'll see you later.
And it's got pictures on it.
We made it out the house. We made it out the house.
The mattress has gone in. The mattress has gone in.
I don't know how to finish that.
Nope.
But look, I've actually got a fringe that isn't going everywhere. How crazy is that? But yes, we've got the mattress in. It's balancing between the kitchen and the living room right now. This is going to be hilarious, trying to get it up the stairs. Because it's quite heavy. We used my wheelchair to, like, we balanced it on my foot plates to get it in. But, yeah. It's going to be quite entertaining. But we are now going to drop the laser engraver back at my Hermes. And hopefully we can drop it off at this drop-off point. When I searched just a minute ago, it's not there, so we're just going to quickly run by and see. If not, we're going to have to drop it off at like another place another day, and then we've got to go food shopping. Oh, I'm dreading it because it's like obviously just after Christmas, but just before New Year's. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Think of us. Although, you don't need to think of us because this is like after we've done it, you'll see this. Oops. Soph's like chuckling.
When I said, what if we don't make it out alive? And then I was like, oh, they wouldn't be seeing this. So they wouldn't be worried about
Yeah. So, and I forgot to wear a jumper. Oh well. Let's get going. We'll see you in a bit. The girls are playing and Dixie doesn't know that there's a bag attached to her foot.
I think she pulled it off. She did, she pulled it off.
Oh, damn it! It was so funny. Literally, she was just running around in circles and it was attached to her foot and it was like a cape behind her. It was so hilarious. Damn, we didn't get it on camera then.
Did she take it? Go get it back then.
I can't, Mum. Help me. Mum. Mum. Help me. Mum. Mum. Help me. I'm cute. And what is it? Is that your boo? Is that your boo, Dixie? I had a packet here from Eton, and Albert just snuck up and took it.
Dixie, do you want this?
No, just play with me, Mum. That was so I'll have it, Mum. Thanks. Well done. Carry on eating. Good girl.
Well,
Keep eating then before Albert gets it. She's not getting it. Fuss me, Mum.
Is that good? Good girl. You gonna go and finish the rest?
Yes, good girl. Well done. Yay, quick.
Albert.
I'm really not bothered. I picked up the camera to talk to you, and then Pickle came across because she had eaten, so we had to celebrate. We started this when she was a puppy, like, she wouldn't eat, so we gave her, like, a biscuit, and would celebrate with her, and then she would go back, and she would celebrate some more, and now, like, every meal, she'll eat a few bites, come and celebrate, and then she'll go back and eat some more, then she'll go and celebrate. She's just so funny. But she is loving the ball that we played with the other day. It was like really, really squidgy. The one she likes to bite, it glows in the dark. She is loving it. So from Planet Dog, So it's a bit hairy.
It's really hairy.
Yeah, it's this. So it glows. It's got 2 holes in it. And literally, it just squidges down. But she is loving it. It's supposed to be super tough as well, so that you can't easily break it. Pardon
and
you.
to be fair, she's bit it a lot, and there's not even 2 marks.
No. So yeah, cost a bit, but so far it's been worth it.
Yeah.
We went to Tesco's to do our food shop. Was probably the most pleasant shop we've had all year.
It probably was.
The most busiest time between Christmas and New Year, and it was just like perfect.
Was that good?
Was
that yummy?
The car park was practically empty.
Thank you.
There was like 1 disabled space taken up, so we had no trouble parking. The store, everyone was polite, nobody was getting in the way, people wasn't ramming things out of the way or anything. So yeah, it was just generally a really pleasant sort of shop. I've got a really cold nose.
Oh.
I can tell because it's hurting with my oxygen.
Oh.
Oh, my finger where I had the burn. I keep saying to Soph, feel my fingertip. Because, I don't know if we're going to see it. My fingertip.
Good girl.
I'll turn the camera on and show you in a bit. But my fingertip, the tip of it, it's got no it's got no print mark. And it is silky smooth. Literally, it's just like...
It is really soft.
But yes, as you guys know, we have a whole bunch of baby clothes upstairs because of the multiple pregnancies we've had, and we refuse to get rid of stuff. Well, end of season sales in Tesco's got us like buying more, but we don't care because we're praying that this time next year we will have a bun in the oven, hopefully, so these clothes will get used. So we're going to show you with them, and if you've got any like beef about it and you're not happy that we've got no baby and buying clothes, just walk away. Just go. We don't care. Your comment will be deleted. You'll get no response. And it's not going to hurt us because it's our lives. It's our home. It's our money. So yeah. We don't have a baby yet, but we will. So these clothes will get used. So, are you okay?
Are you okay?
You alright?
Alright?
Abba, jump down.
Oh.
Oh, you both up, are you?
Oh.
What is she?
Dixie, this was quite inconvenient. Not sure get down any second. Oh, no thank you. No thank you.
Rest your head.
Yeah,
Okay.
knew it.
I fell on things.
So, item number uno. They were all reduced items, which is why we got them. We wouldn't ordinarily get it. You cannot beat a denim jacket. I mean, how bloody cute is that? Every baby needs a denim jacket. Every baby. I swear at one point my parents put me in denim jacket and denim trousers.
Aww.
The next one. I mean, some of these were specific, either boy or girl, but if we put a pink vest with it or blue trousers with it, like this next one, if we put a pink vest underneath it, like or a pink long sleeve top or pink
pink accessories.
pink tights or a pink jacket, like cardigan sort of thing.
Pink shoes or whatever.
Yeah, it'll be fine. How cute is this? And obviously with a boy, we'll just do it with boy clothes. But that's adorable. And then this next one is really cool.
It is.
I'll show you that one at the end when there's not a pile on my lap. So this next one obviously is boy or girl too. And you know our little situation about things with ears. Well, this little thing is not working out for me.
You get the gist.
I don't know what's going on. Well, it's that. It's got ears. And it's got these like little stripes on it. So obviously that's boy and girl as well. The reason why we went over to the clothes area was because I spotted this jumper. And then I was just like, I don't know if we'll get away with it being a girl though because of the trousers. Well.
You need being a boy because you thought it
Oh yeah. I'll show you the top first. I hasn't really looked at the trousers, but this is the top. I love rainbows, which obviously we'll be having a rainbow baby, so it's very appropriate. And then obviously we was a bit like, will the trousers will we get away with it? And then when we turned it around and looked, these are the trousers. They've just got rainbows and stars and hearts on. So a boy can wear that too. And then this next one, I might get Soph to hold the camera. So this next one, again, you will just have to put boys' trousers with it. Is this little outfit. So it's got just like little woodland animals. It's got like these bright pink. I mean, we would happily dress a boy in pink anyway, but we can also put them in blue as well. But the clever thing about this is the baby grow is
She's getting there.
yeah. It's integrated within it, so it's built in to the t-shirt. It just connects at the arms, and obviously there's the little armhole. So it's kind of just then just slots over, so it's just an all-in-one. So you're not having to worry about getting different layers out. It's like literally sewn in to around the top. How clever is that? Obviously it's not a dress because it doesn't go down lower, but it's the fact that it's integrated into it. I mean, why can't all clothes be like that? Hello.
Alba, can you jump down, please?
Alba, this is a bit inconvenient.
Alba, jump down.
So yeah, that's our little baby clothes haul. End of season sales. We're happy with that. And like I said, we will have a child.
We will.
We're hoping next year, but
It'll happen.
yeah. So these clothes will be put to good use.
Yay.
So we're going to carry on watching our programme, and we'll see you later. Look guys, here's my finger now. I don't know if you can clearly see it properly, but yeah, it's not really showing. But basically, it has no you know, like you get your fingerprint on the bottom here. I genuinely don't have it on the top of my finger anymore. I can't get it to focus. And it's still like really red. It's really sensitive to touch, but we can't find a dressing that will let it breathe, but also just protect it whilst it's healing still. So I'm having to keep it like open, and it still really hurts. You can see that there's still layers that aren't joined in back up. But yeah, it really hurts. It goes right down upon my nail, and it's just really uncomfortable. But there's nothing much more we can do now. Just sit and wait for it to heal. It's a little bit, but yep. Lesson learned, I think. Well, I didn't realise there was a lesson to learn to begin with. So now we've got extra knowledge with a dodgy fingertip. Somebody's getting close because you can see that the camera's out. Isn't she so cute? Can I fix your hair? Isn't she so cute? Oh, should we make you an airplane? Oh, she's adorable. Yes, she is. And if you say she's not, then you're wrong. Gorgeous? Are you gorgeous? Are ya? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Look at that sweet little nose. Isn't that just the most perfect nose in the world? Hey? Beautiful. This is the face of someone who's unimpressed. Just a second ago, I put her crisp over there so I could look at something on her book. And then she literally just pulled them back, so I put them over there further. There's not much distance you gotta go, but she's got all her kit out in front of her. No more crisp for Sophie. I'm eating tablets.
Did we just synchronise stop and then start chewing? We did, didn't we?
Good evening. I don't remember if we said earlier, but I got my charger for my iPad, and as you can see from the charging point, my iPad is the first generation and it's still going strong, so I refuse to buy a new one because it's not broke. Only the charger keeps breaking. And because everything comes with these USB bits now, and they don't come with a plug, up here I use a plug to charge my phone, my iPad, and also now at night we need one for what's it called? The night light. But also downstairs we need a plug for charging up the girls' collars, charging up Dixie's ball, and the laser engraver. So instead of buying 50 million like different plugs, what is that, like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 plugs, I saw this on Amazon. There was more as well. There was one that had like 10 plugs, but we don't need everything charged in at one point. So I've got this one now that I'm going to have upstairs for my phone and my iPad, and then overnight it'll just be the night light and my phone, because I'll put my iPad on charge during the day, because I only use it at night time when I'm waiting for the vlog to save. And the 2 chargers that I got up here that are 2 single outlet ones, I'll take downstairs, and I'll see that Dixie's ball and the girls' collar don't need to be on charge all the time. and neither does the engraver, so we'll just take it in turns with the other 2 plugs that I got until we can afford new ones. But I thought that was so clever. It was only the other day that I was saying to Soph, soon houses are gonna have plug sockets with both plugs and a USB port on, and then the next thing I know, I go online and I can find like multiple USB like plugs that look like this, and I just thought it was really cool. And it's just really funny how I turned and said that 1 minute like plugs are gonna, like plug sockets are gonna start having them built into the house walls. And then I find this one. It's causing a lot of pain in my chest again tonight. I might have to get this thing out tonight to try and clear some gunk. But I've still got a bit of this neb to go. This, basically, when you breathe it in, it's called an acapella, and when you breathe in it, let me see if I can open it up and show you. What? Journal under Alba. I think it's under her. If not, it's under the duvet just here. So, I've taken her Alpi soft to open up to show you. So when I breathe in, this bit, like, shakes a lot. And somehow, it creates a pressure in my lungs, and it basically does this to my inside of my lungs. No, under the top of it. So lost her journal. So yeah, it causes pressure, so it's like chest physio, but it does it with this, and then I'll see if I get it really bad, then Soph will just do percussion on my chest like I get in hospital. Yeah, but your orange one is puffier because it's got bits in it at the minute. Oh, do you mean the same size as in, like, height?
To be fair, I don't think it is anyway. I think it is, like, a marginally taller.
She's comparing her journals. But yeah, I might have to do that because I'm getting pain in my chest with coughing out the phlegm again. That sharp pen. So Sophie was just comparing her journals from... Oh god, it really hurts. It's in my left lung.
You want me to show them?
No.
Maybe we should just let you get on with your lesson.
Well, just show me her journals a minute. This is her new one, which is very highly recommended online. And then her old one,
Boom.
is this one.
Boom, bada boom.
And this one's got so much more. I'll hand you the Soph and she can tell you everything that's in it. Whilst I sort this pain, well, I'm not sorting to deal with it.
We told them earlier when I unwrapped it.
Yeah, but you can show them.
Okay. I'm going to show you guys. So, first up, obviously this is the cover. Look at all the cute little drawings. Are they not, like, completely adorable? Which is also nice because then it gives me inspiration if there's like a certain thing that I can't think of, like how to draw it or something. I can just do a little scribble like that. So the first page is which is nice as well because in my other one it didn't have anywhere to put the date you started it or the date you ended it, because this one's got a date you ended it as well. Which is really nice because then you can see that, let's say this lasts like 6 months until it's full. It's nice to be able to know like what it is kind of thing. And then it's got a built-in key page. Which is pretty cool. it means it's never going to get lost, and it also means that from word go, the whole journal I can have fit in the same key. And then it's got an index where you can put all your pages, not forgetting the adorable little pen loop. Not that I'll probably end up using that anyway, to be fair, because
You use the ones that
I use some colourful fine liners. And it's got 3 pages of index, and then the pages are like this. And personally, I find the dotted ones a lot better because it doesn't scream at you like with lines on the page. If there's like a section that you don't want to have like a line in it, you just don't draw one in there. Whereas obviously if it's lined paper, it's like, oh, there's lines here and you didn't want it there. And with plain paper, it's too plain, and me writing on plain paper is not a good idea. And you can get them with squares drawn, but then obviously it's exactly the same as the lines, but instead of it just being lines going across, you've got lines going up and down as well, so it's even more awkward because you're going to have lines going halfway between all your words and stuff. And then at the end of the book they've got this. Which is just a blank page that you can test all your pens on, which is really cool because the other one didn't have that. So it's nice to be able to... That noise you can hear, that's Charlie doing her a cappella. But yeah, it's nice to be able to test the pens just to see if they are going to show through or anything, where hopefully they won't. And then on the end page it's got this. So yeah, if you're into journaling or want to give it a go, this is definitely a good journal. And I've not even used it yet, and I already know it's going to be a good one. And then the extremely last page is this. It's got like a little pouch in it, which I've got some stencils that I quite like to use, and it's got like squares and little shapes and stuff that just make things interesting, and so that's really cool as well because I can put the stencils in there and they're always with it. So that is my new journal. Charlie's doing her a cappella now. So I'm going to say goodnight for both of us because she's waving. Because obviously she needs to concentrate. So, good night everyone!